Welcome back to Land of the Wombats. Today, Ollie and I are going to take you around the oldest part of the garden. 20 years ago, they used to say that you couldn't grow citrus in this mountain range, but yeah, we grow plenty of citrus here now, and super delicious. This is a pomelo. It's a grapefruit variety. It's a yellow grapefruit variety. It's super good. 18 years ago, when we began planting out fruit trees here, we had no idea what we were doing. We were quite enamored with the idea of the food forest, and all we found was that the very densely packed in trees created great habitat for rats and rabbits, and I don't want rats or rabbits here because they're a disaster. So what we've done over time is we've opened up the understory and we've allowed a lot more air to get in amongst the trees. We've also separated out the trees and given them a bit more space. And right above me is this beautiful kiwi fruit vine. It's still a bit deciduous. It's just coming out of dormancy now. And we've got a girl vine, we've got a boy vine, we've got another girl vine. And these produce hundreds of fruit every year. These paths took an awful lot of work to build. About 14 months worth of work actually. All of these rocks here, when we didn't have the right size, we had to split larger boulders into smaller, these large rocks. And this serves a function. It gives us an all-weather path. And when you're on the sloping land, you actually really need all-weather access. And these are wide enough that you can get any of our machines up here, so like ride-on mowers or power wheelbarrows and that sort of thing. They also serve to control the flow of water when there's very heavy rainfalls. Sometimes you can get up to 4 inches of rain, which is 100 mils of rain in an hour, so that is a big rainstorm. The other thing we've also noticed is that all of the trees grow really, really well when they're adjacent to the path, and that's because the surface that we use contains a lot of calcium, and it's like supercharges the growth of the trees. The trees around here are 16 years old, and there's numerous pears and apples and all sorts of things. One of the things about farm infrastructure is that it needn't not look beautiful. We aim to make the place pleasantly aesthetic and also really, really functional. So we're trying to get that balance of form and function. And right behind me is the chicken enclosure. It looks like a little temple, doesn't it? It's pretty good and it's rat proof. And we're going to have a look at that next week. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Thought you might all enjoy a montage of photographs from over the past couple of years. The path hasn't always looked as good as it does today, and certainly when we first started it was a bit of a goat's track in the dirt. Made it very, very hard living here over winter, but you learn what works. You develop their systems and you move on with your life, and it's all good. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.